Morning.
How's it going?
We've already gone down another 20 feet. So at this point, the can is down to 170.
That's great.
In the money pit area, Rick and other members of the team monitor the excavation of the Peacock 1 caisson.
I noticed we're getting full buckets as well, which is good. The more spoils we go through, the more chance we got finding treasure.
Everything points to getting down to 210.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ed.
Thank you, guys.
Ed. Appreciate it.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
What do you got? And you're smiling.
That came out of Peacock 1.
What the heck is that?
That's cement.
Let's have a look.
Just kind of jumped out at them on the wash plant.
That is cement.
Yep. You know what that makes me think of? My mind went right to the vault, 1897.
Yeah, the vault.
The vault was encased in concrete.
That's concrete, not maybe.
Wow.
In 1897, treasure hunters Frederick Blair and William Chappell reported drilling into a 7-foot-high wooden vault that was encased in concrete at a depth of 153 feet. During this same incident, they claimed to have found traces of gold and a piece of parchment bearing the letters VI when they extracted their drill bit. Is it possible that this concrete could be evidence of the so-called Chappell Vault?
That needs to go to the lab.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna leave that with you. I've got to get back down to the wash plant.
All right.
See you guys.
See ya.
That's why the wash plant exists, because drilling, the sinking of caissons, metal detecting, you need all the tools in the toolbox.
Here we go. Let's see if we find something.
Hey, Charles. Down here.
It looks like a Portuguese stone shot to me. Is the fact that it's coming out of this at 100+ feet down.
Okay.
This is cool, man. We've found one before in the money pit.
A possible piece of stone shot found in the spoils removed from the Peacock 1 shaft? Dating as far back as the 12th century, hand-carved stone shot was a projectile that was discharged from both small cannons and early handheld firearms. Curiously, the team has found 2 stone shots in recent years, one on Lot 15 and the other deep in the money pit area. Incredibly, according to scientific testing, both of those may have originated in the Azores Islands of Portugal.
We gotta have Laird and Rick come down and take a look at this.
Yeah, you better.
Absolutely. I'm gonna text them.
All right.
Have them come down.
Is it possible that Derek and Charles have found another identical piece of stone shot?
Way to go.
I'll keep an eye.
And if so, could it be another key clue to help identify just who was behind the Oak Island mystery?
Charles. Hey, Laird.
You get a smile on your face a mile long.
Well, take a look at that.
Wow, look at that. What do you make of it?
Well, it looks like a stone shot, for sure. I don't see how that would occur naturally here. The AMA on the CT scan might tell us something.
Right, see the chisel marks or whatever?
Yeah.
It was found 100+ feet down, so it could come from the solution channel. It could come from a little bit higher. All I know is 100+.
I mean, either way, if it's a stone shot, it shouldn't be there. In 40 years, we've never seen this on an archaeology site.
As the appearance of the other ones,
Yeah.
there was a suggestion that it could have come from the Azores. So we have to check into that.
Very curious find.
Cool.
If Larry's correct in his assessment that it is a stone shot,
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
I think it would be quite remarkable. It's amazing because now we have found 3 in different locations. And this one was found in an area where we've actually found traces of precious metals deep underground as well.
The following morning,
Everybody knows why we're here. The find on the far end of the table here came from Peacock 1.
Rick and other members of the team gather in the lab.
Well, what's unique? I mean, to find one in the money pit, one on Lot 15, and now another one came from the money pit as well.
They are eager to hear Emma's preliminary scientific analysis of the believed stone shot.
Oh, wow.
What do you see, Emma?
So there's these two little divots from the cross section. Up on this end, there's a divot up here. So these are all wear marks or working marks of being worked at.
By humans, not nature, correct?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's a little rough, which is a good thing because the original stone shots were made by stonemasons. The way they were created is you have a stonemason and basically just hitting it. And this one, you can clearly see the peck marks.
Which does identify this as a stone shot.
We believe that some of these fit swivel guns in Portugal. We know that because we took them.
During their trip to Portugal in 2021, Rick and members of the team visited the military museum in Lisbon.
Oh, look at that.
It's pretty close. So I would say that's a match to this.
Where they were amazed to discover that both of the stone shots matched with a 15th century Portuguese cannon.
Let's pin down a time frame then, when these were used and when they went out of use.
Yeah, I mean, the peak use of stone shot was in the 14th and 15th century, and cast iron cannonball was introduced in 1450, so it replaced these pretty quickly.
Well, the 14th century, that fits into the same time frame as the Portuguese coin that Plato found while drilling in the money pit.
Yeah. An early date like that would be highly suggestive of that, absolutely. The timeline associated with the use of stone shot predates the accepted history of the discovery of the North American continent. This type of stone shot would have been used in the 1400s. We know that there's a strong connection, possibly, to the Order of Christ and the mystery. And they had the ability to get to the New World. This could be an important clue.
I know what your brother Marty would say. This is nice, but go out there and find some more. So let's give it a shot, Rick.
Only if we get out there. All right, thank you.
Thanks,
guys.
Thanks, Laird.
Later that afternoon,
Hey, Marty.
Hello, big brother. What's going on?
A little bit of an update for you in the Peacock.
Okay.
Rick meets via video conference with Marty, who is currently back in Michigan for business concerns.
So we have reached the bottom of the solution channel,
Yeah.
and we weren't finding much of anything other than the proof of unconsolidated soils. But somewhere between 100 and 150 feet, this came up. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah. I sure as heck can.
Its appearance, obviously, is stone shot, right?
Yeah.
You remember Gary found the one at the surface on lot 15?
Yeah.
So we have the money pit find, we have the lot 15 find, and now we have this.
That's pretty exciting because, Rick, that would imply that those stone shots are everywhere.
Correct.
And those things, are they not like, you know, they quit using them like in 15 something?
Yeah, in the 1500s.
Yeah. This stone shot means people were down there a long time ago. And, again, more evidence of activity long before anybody thought there were Europeans here. Probably the 1400s, maybe the 1300s. So it's hard to overstate the significance of this thing. Really boggles my mind.
We can have Laird reach out to Dr. Rayside at Acadia. He did the previous analysis of the stone. We need to know what type of rock this is and where it might have come from.
Okay, well, we need to do that. What else you got for me?
You know, we are coming to the end of the search year.
Well, that leads me to ask you a question. How are you feeling about our efforts this year?
The year has been very frustrating. We made very educated choices in the money pit, but it was less than we had hoped for at this point.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. How do you feel?
The island is just the most frustrating thing I've ever been involved in. But we did, I think, prove that the solution channel played a huge role in this. So, you know, I still think there's a decent chance that what we seek is down in that solution channel. Just have to figure it out.
All right.